What is up, spooky people? Welcome back to our channel. My name is Leo.
My name is Andy, and today we're checking out more Nuke's top 5 scary ghost videos to make you punch the screen.
You know,
I should have read this before we started the video.
Yeah.
Since Leo always likes to want to punch walls and everything else.
You know,
so.
I'm kind of excited. You know why? Because this might be the last one I watch this whole year. I'm not gonna cap.
I mean, we could do one more.
No.
We definitely could do one more.
No.
We don't got time? Hold on, bro.
No.
That's it?
No.
October's done after this week? Is that really happening?
No.
Nah, bro. We still got one more. We got one more week. We got one more week. This man got me all depressed and stuff. Let's get right into the video.
Top 5 ghosts caught on camera. Haunted. Single dad Alex Calvo inherited his estranged grandmother's house in Florida after her recent passing. So he and his daughters packed their bags and moved to the home to start a new life.
Weird, so I
The
know
house has been in his family for 4 generations and has been left mostly untouched. In fact, when they move in, the home is still full of his grandmother's belongings. Alex begins to record moments from his family's move to the new house and shares his experiences on TikTok. When they first arrive, Alex posts a video of the event, but concerned viewers soon point out to him that there is something very disturbing in the video. Alex is shocked.
Look at our new house. Wow. This is cool, right? Better than an apartment. Okay. Got everybody here. Heading on into the new house for the first time. They say go. Yeah. See how scary? It's kind of scary, actually. Oh, look at all this stuff. Dollhouse for you, Salo. Go. Okay. This kitchen's pretty nice.
Did you see that?
Go close the door.
Did you see that?
Hold on, I'm gonna try it because this man's always like, did you see it?
No, I said it. Did you see that?
It was, okay. I'm just gonna say what I thought I saw. I'm not 100% because the way this camera be moving so quick. I could have sworn there was like somebody standing behind him, like in all black, like a whole black like outfit, just standing there. Or it could be like a shadow, just standing there behind him, like through the mirror. Yeah,
that's what I saw. And then I saw, I don't know if it was the girl in that little hallway to the left.
Oh, I don't know that. You got me. I don't know. But did you see it?
Did you see it? When Alex walks past a mirror, a creepy dark figure can be seen in the reflection.
Hell no.
Alex says that he has no idea what this could have been, but he decides to keep recording his experiences in the new house.
It's the TikTok.
A little over a month later, and in the middle of the night, this happens.
Okay, I just heard a loud bang out here. It's the middle of the night.
That boy's breathing.
Sounded like it was coming from the kitchen. Hello? Oh. Hello? Is there somebody here? Is there somebody in here? What the
Alex hears a loud bang and goes to investigate when a chair suddenly just moves on its own.
Hello?
I didn't even notice that.
Oh.
Yeah, bro.
And then, only 2 weeks later, he films another chilling experience.
Oh, you didn't hear like rolling?
No, I thought it was just
slide?
a bang. I didn't even notice that the chair was moving.
Oh, yeah, bro. Just slid over in the middle of the
Yeah, I
room.
would have sold the house a long time ago.
So I just captured something else on tape. While I was actually taking the tape, I did not notice it at all, but you go ahead and take a look at it.
Wait, within the same video? Damn. Definitely didn't see it this time. I'd be mad, bro. I'm trying to catch them all, bro. I'm like, I just catch them out here, boys and girls.
What you think? Okay, I just heard a really loud noise coming up here from the same place where all the other stuff has been going on.
Oh, this is a new one.
Like something was dragging across the floor. turn on the lights, like everybody says.
But Chief, you gotta slow
I
down.
know I heard something. I don't know. See, I don't know.
Oh, hell no. See, I thought it was the same clip. But it's not. It's definitely a new clip. And what is that, bro? I was gonna go back, but you know your boy Nuke's gonna take us back anyways.
I don't know. There's nothing here.
You are blind.
Alex doesn't notice it at the time, but he accidentally records what seems to be a pale face staring at him from a doorway. He starts to believe that whatever is making the strange noises and appearing in his videos
Michael Myers,
might actually be the spirit of his deceased grandmother. Cut to another night, and Alex captures something absolutely terrifying.
Hell no.
Okay, I am up here where all the different, scary activity has happened, and I'm hearing what sounds like somebody walk around on the floorboards. As I'm up here, I can feel, the pressure of steps landing around me. I don't really know what's going on. It just seems pretty crazy to me. I don't know. This is not what I signed up for when I got this house. Oh, come on. Come on, what was that? Holy shit. Is there somebody in here, or was that actually my fucking grandmother? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh. What the f? Oh my god. The fucking robe is sitting there on the floor. Are you kidding me? Holy shit.
Alex can't believe his eyes as right in front of him someone appears to be standing in his doorway. By the time he manages to collect himself, whoever or whatever it was has disappeared. So could it be that Alex's home is haunted by his grandmother? And if not, then just what is this? I highly recommend that you watch Alex's full story over on his TikTok page, Alex Calvo is Haunted. A different perspective.
Hey, man, real or not, man?
Hey, the whole, I don't think the one in the closet thing is like an actual person. It looked like kind of like Michael Myers.
I don't know. I'm no expert.
Me neither.
But real or not, that was good to me. If it's real,
bro, I would have been sold that house on every website possible.
But that's what sucks, bro. That watching a lot of those the haunting TV shows and stuff like that. For some reason that always happens. When someone decides to move into a new house or something, or let's say you live in a haunted house, but you decide to move, and let's say the thing follows you to the new house, it's it sucks, bro. Because you literally are spending your money to move to this new location. You put all your money in this house, this apartment, whatever it is, and then you can't move out. Because you already put everything into this place that's haunted, bro. It sucks. Yeah, you're trying to sell it, but then it's do you hide that from people?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely not.
You're terrible. Oh, I thought you said, yeah, bro. I was like, you're terrible, dog.
Nah, you kind of have to, it's this disclaimer. You have to, when you buy a
Anybody
house,
die in this house, that's the first thing. How do you say it?
You have to say it.
Bro.
If someone's deceased, if someone, I don't know, burglarized the house.
I will share one thing. It's a little personal, but it's kind of scary too at the same time, because it wasn't just one person that kind of witnessed it. It was a lot of people that witnessed it all at the same time. In my family, when my grandma passed away, she used to stay in her last last year or so. My aunt was taking care of her in her house. Beautiful house. And something crazy happened where a photo of my grandma that was on the second floor or something like that, second or third floor of the house, it fell down, and it was weird because everybody was in a different location. All my family members were somewhere outside, somewhere inside, somewhere everybody's around the house, and everybody heard this huge loud bang. A bang. Kind of like these people that are every time they hear a bang, bro, it's a loud bang. And everybody's like, what was that? Mm-hmm. They all go upstairs, and it's a painting of, not a painting, a photo of my grandma that was hanging on the wall that fell down and shattered. I'm not gonna go into like more detail than that, but that was just spooky enough. Like everybody witnessed that, so it's scary thinking about like this man's grandma could possibly still be there. I'm not gonna cop. That's why I'm like, if it's real, man, I can see it, I can feel it. If it's not, amazing acting, amazing job. But yeah, bro, let's go. A different perspective.
Reddit user Bunny Toes says that she was home completely all alone with just her grandchild when she gave the baby her old phone to play with. The child accidentally starts recording a video.
Negative.
And captures
Not
something
baby.
chilling.
See, this I believe all day.
Let's change your butt. You smell like you poopied.
See it? I don't even want to see it. Oh, what the?
Did you see it? Reddit user Bunny Toes is shocked when she looks back at the footage. Her grandchild seems to have recorded a tall, shadow-like figure standing right behind them. The astonished Reddit user believes the apparition to possibly be her husband's deceased grandmother, who passed away 6 years ago on the exact same spot where the figure can be seen in the video. But is it a shadow figure or just a very strange trick of the light? Let me know down in the comments. If you see a video that you think would be perfect for the top 5, or if you have a ghost hunting channel and you caught something great, contact me at nukestop5@gmail.com. The Haunting of Abiud Hernandez Alvarez. Now, the name Abiud Hernandez Alvarez might sound familiar to you because over the last year and a half, I've featured his continuing brightness.
I think I kind of told you about this guy. I think I did. A little bit. Oh, man, I love this guy.
Might sound familiar to you because over the last year and a half,
This
I've
man be
featured his
spooking
continuing
me out,
brightening
bro.
story. Abiud lives alone in an apartment in Mexico City and claims that he suddenly began to experience terrifying paranormal activity at all hours. Objects would move on their own, doors slammed shut, and the sound of high heels and knocking were heard in the halls. Most horrifying of all, a strange female entity began to appear in mirrors around his house, and then the apparition even physically attacked Abiud. In his last video posted to Facebook, he recorded a shocking encounter with the female spirit he calls Zaya. And then he just sort of disappeared for a while.
Oh, alright.
I remember hearing about Buddy, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm good all
like
day.
for a while, bro. You this man wouldn't post nothing, bro.
Don't even ask me about her ending.
Abiud has since returned and adopted a cute little...
What's her at, though?
No. I don't know.
little puppy named Milo. It's not long before Milo starts to regularly react nervously to something that Abiud can't see. One night when Abiud is fast asleep in bed, a static camera records something very strange.
Please don't throw the dog. Whatever you do. Nope.
Poor dog, bro.
Milo barks at something that we can't see, and an ominous noise can be heard that seems to respond back to the little dog. It's almost as if little Milo is trying to protect his owner from something. Over time, Milo seems to form an odd attachment to a large teddy bear that we have seen in Abiud's videos before. The teddy bear, named Googie, often seems to just move on its own.
Milo estaba jugando mucho tiempo con Googie, pues parece ser que se divierte con él.
That dog is so cute, bro. He's adorable, bro. Hey, doggy.
One day after frantically searching, Abiud can't seem to find the teddy bear anywhere. It's like it simply disappeared into thin air.
Nice, bro.
Googie ha desaparecido y no entiendo por qué. Incluso estoy viendo aquí en el espejo, hay como agua, como si saliera de él. Y toda esa agua se escurre y está directamente en el piso. Incluso de este lado también también se puede ver cómo el agua está escurriendo en la silla. No sé, no lo entiendo muy bien cómo está aquí. Realmente no sé cómo explicar que Oogie ha desaparecido.
No way, the teddy bear is back.
Pues no sé ni qué chingados.
There's no way.
Did you see it?
There's no way.
Even though Abiud shows an empty chair, Googie the teddy bear can be seen sitting in the chair in the mirror's reflection. Even stranger, water appears to be seeping right from the mirror itself. Eventually, teddy bear Googie returns to its usual spot and all seems to be going well. Until one night. Abiud hears a very loud noise coming from the same room. He once again takes out his phone and starts to record. It did not go well.
Se escuchó un golpe muy fuerte en la recámara, precisamente por donde está Googie. La vez pasada, bueno, ya tiene un rato que coloqué este aparato encima de Googie para que no lo movieran del lugar y bueno, pues sí ha funcionado. Hasta el momento sí ha funcionado. Y esto que se ve como... no sé si se logra apreciar. Bueno, aquí se ve como agua, pero es más viscoso que eso. De hecho, creo que no es la primera vez que grabo esto.
¡Tamale! ¿Ves? No sé, tamales, güey.
In an absolutely bizarre twist, what looks like a terrifying clone of himself charges toward Abiud, scaring him so much that he stumbles to the ground. When he gets back up, there's nothing there. Also, a strange symbol that wasn't there before now appears on the mirror. When Abiud checks out the living room, something dark seems to be standing there with him, only visible in the reflection in the living room mirror. After this horrifying experience, Abiud takes his dog Milo on a long trip to just get away for a while. So, is Abiud Hernandez Alvarez's apartment really violently haunted? Or is it just some bizarre horror ARG? Either way, the videos are terrifying, and as always, I leave it up to you to decide. You can find Abiud's entire story and many more videos over on his Facebook page. The Tunnels. Founded in 1811, the seaside city of Astoria, Oregon has seen its fair share of dark history. In the early 1920s, most of the city tragically burnt to the ground. It was rebuilt with concrete reinforced pylons, creating a creepy hidden underground tunnel system. Many of these tunnels served as underground living space for the very poor, but they were also home to a lot of violent criminal activity and were very unsafe. One of the unfortunate poor people who lived in the tunnels was a woman named Abigail. Abigail was a poorly paid seamstress in a tailor shop during the day, and at night, she lived a very hard life down in the dark tunnels beneath the shop. In 1972, Abigail saw no way out and ended it all. Her remains weren't found until a week after her passing. Another unfortunate soul that is said to inhabit the tunnels is allegedly that of a young girl named Sarah, who is also said to have met her untimely death beneath the tailor shop. Over time, the underground tunnels were closed due to safety hazards. The tailor shop was sold and eventually became the Gully's Butcher Shop. Owner Diana Gully says that she has always had a bad feeling that someone or something might still be down in the tunnels beneath her store. Guests have taken photos in the basement of a mysterious entity that seems to be sitting in a chair. Others have gotten nasty headaches during their visits, and some have even seen a large shadow figure. The story goes that one man visiting sat down in a chair but soon fell over and then quickly ran out. He claimed that what he believed to be the spirit of little Sarah came walking towards him and pushed him right out of the chair. Diana Gully has invited popular ghost hunters Ryan, River, Wyatt, and Skylar from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal to investigate whether the stories are true and just who or what might be haunting the Gully's butcher shop. As Ryan is interviewing Diana about her store, River is busy setting up a static camera in the tunnels. He captures something downright chilling.
So when you're checking things, maybe you could get a little bit more information about that.
See, some things may appear differently
Mm-hmm.
when we go and do some investigations. Sometimes they'll trick you.
What the f?
Earlier, you were saying that somebody was sitting there.
Ryan.
Could have gotten scratched on their face,
Mm-hmm.
or could have just
Ryan.
Yeah.
a little bit too excitement in them doing it themselves.
What the f?
What happened to you? Dude, I've never had this happen, ever. I was getting a shot, and I hear someone walking like this.
Okay.
And they came right behind my ear, and they're breathing really heavy.
No.
I've never had this happen. I almost just freaking lost it.
You okay?
I'm okay, but that was really scary.
Is that you running over here?
Yeah, it was me running over here. I've never had that happen.
Now, a little freaked out, the team finishes their interview with store owner Diana and officially begins their investigation. Using a REM pod and 2 EMF meters, they begin to ask questions to the spirit of Abigail, and things just get weirder.
That just went to red. That just went to red.
Are you filming it?
That went all the way to red.
Yes.
Can you spike this one as well? This one in my hand? Please? Whoa, 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 whoa. Thank you. Thank you, Abigail, if this is you.
Not one, not two, but all of their devices spike at the same time. The team moves on to a different section of the basement, and their devices are still continuously spiking. That's when Ryan experiences something terrifying.
This just keeps going off. Thank you. Riff.
What?
Somebody's right here. Somebody's right here. Are you over here with us?
What?
I just got what you got. Somebody's right here. Are you over here with us?
What?
I just got what you got. Something just took a deep breath right by my ear. If I had a heart monitor right now, my heart is beating so fast.
I don't know.
Just like his brother River, Ryan experiences and hears the breath of someone right next to his ear. But that's not all that the Twin Paranormal guys catch at Gully's butcher shop.
Here's another object here in Skylar's hand. All you have to do is walk up to this object and you hold onto this antenna or get close to this metal rod that you see and it'll light up and it'll make noise. I'm going to go ahead and set it over here in this walkway. If you can come over to us and use your energy.
This is the red room for me.
Give us a sign that you are here with that. Give us a sign that you are here with that.
The unexplained shape of someone seemingly walking around down in the tunnels is captured on camera. The ghost hunters have no idea what their camera has just recorded, but they do hear footsteps coming from that direction. So could this be the spirit of Abigail? Could it be the ghost of little Sarah? Or something worse? Let me know what you think. The investigation at Gully's Butcher Shop is not over yet. Part 2 will be up on the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal, very soon.
But
The legend
is that Chief. Hold on, give me a second, because I'm about to go on a rant here. Hold on. Let me process what I have to say.
So, talk to me.
But is that Chief?
What's up? Talk.
Why would you put a butcher shop on top of something that's haunted?
Why not, though?
And then you're just smiling on the camera like nothing's happening.
I don't know. Maybe she hasn't experienced anything. Like everybody else probably has.
No. So she's just everyone's just making it up. Like tens of 20 people.
Making it up. If she hired the twins. Was she making it up? Or how is everybody else making it up?
Listen, bro. Whenever we decide to move somewhere, bro, that is not new or that is new, I am doing my history research, if it's spooky or not, if it's haunted or not. And I'm going to bring a priest and going to baptize the crib, and then we're going to be okay. So some holy water, and yeah.
So how about this?
Uh-huh.
Did you do any research about where we're moving?
Absolutely not. We probably get
like the ground where we're moving?
No, absolutely not. No, I'm terrible.
How are you going to tell me that you're going to call a priest, you're going to do research of the history? Well, you didn't even do it to the new location we're moving to.
No. We're about to find out. Hopefully,
I mean, I already told you. After going to the restaurant and the door opening by itself, when you went to the bathroom, if there's something in our new crib, I'm blaming you. You're haunted. If at any moment, bro, I'm acting like I don't know. I'm like, yo, if you're haunting Leo, that's cool with me. Just leave it in the room or wherever Leo goes by himself. When I'm around them, or the boys are all together, you gotta take a break. Once he goes to sleep, you can come out, do what you gotta do. Grudge vibes, whatever you want to do to him.
Thanks.
But while we're all together, I don't want to see or experience anything.
Appreciate it.
Cool?
Thanks. I appreciate it.
So just in case you're here now, watching this record, just letting you know, I come in peace.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, I'm already sweating, bro.
Uh-huh.
It's always the #1 videos, bro. All right. The Legend of who?
Legend of Kashima Reiko.
GG's.
So the story with this next video goes that an anonymous Japanese man lost a bet with his friends, and so they dared him to explore an allegedly haunted forest completely alone. As proof, he must film the entire experience. He hikes into the woods just as the sun goes down. As you might suspect, it did not go well.
I don't care about the bet. Nope.
Can't pay me enough. It's the video quality too that makes it even worse. You don't know if something's gonna creep up. Sounds like Leo.
Oh
my god. My dog just leave, bro.
Oh
my god.
It's so dark I can't even see nothing, bro.
Good. Good.
It's not good because the sun's gonna pop up, bro. Something's walking up to my man's. What the f is that? Come on, focus!
What in the grudge?
What is crawling up to this man? What is that? My G, can we focus? Better yet, don't focus. Don't focus. Better yet, don't focus, my guy. What is that?
The pale, disembodied torso of a woman appears to crawl her way out of the forest, getting closer and closer. The man makes a run for it, and the video abruptly ends. Now, Japanese viewers say that the mysterious video has a basis in the frightening urban legend of Kashima Reiko. The story says that the vengeful spirit of a woman is forever looking for her lost legs. And if she happens upon someone, she will take the legs of anyone she encounters.
Hell no.
Thanks so much for watching. Please follow my Instagram here, my tweets here, and my ticks are my talks, whichever you choose. I'll see you next week.
Mataka. Okay. Not used to that. Definitely not used to that. Okay, that was interesting.
Is that my guy? I don't care what bet you put on me, bro. I would not go into no damn haunted forest. Bro.
I know you would.
I would rather shave my eyebrows or my arms or eat a bunch of cheeseburgers than go in some damn haunted forest and get spooked.
Note to self, future Andy or Andy, if Leo ever loses a bet, refer to this video. If he ever says he doesn't remember ever saying that or anything that he said in this video, just show him the video. We'll have to shave his eyebrows off.
No.
Or make him eat a bunch of cheeseburgers.
No.
And I'm sure everybody would be down to check that out.
Cheeseburgers. Cheeseburgers for sure.
Once again, bro, I will be honest with you. Not as scary as I thought it would be.
No.
Like I said, bro. Scary. Like some of the older ones, bro, I'm telling you, when you know me, I love all that scary stuff, bro. But when I'm the one freaking out, bro, when I'm like this all night, that's when you know it's scary. These are good. They're good. But I'll tell you, some of the old ones, I might have to look for one of the old ones, just one, to end the month, you know, a lot better. I'm gonna look for one of the old ones.
All we have is just 2 more weeks, 1 more week.
One more after this one. I'm definitely gonna, yeah.
But if you're new to the channel, I'm gonna need you to subscribe.
Hit
that post notification bell to see you post another video.
Hit it, road to 10K.
And, like the video if you like the video for the boys.
Like it, come on.
And don't forget to comment down below what video we should react to next.
We got 1 more week. Scary stuff, come on, 1 more week.
No more spooky stuff.
1 more week.
Anything else you wanna add?
1 more week. Yo, just huge shout out to New. Like he said, go check him out. YouTube, Tickety Taka. The Instagram, wherever else he's at. Shout out to Nukes, I love him. Definitely spooky. I'm sweating. Like my armpits are sweaty. I'm not gonna cap. And it is also hot in here, so that could be it too. But yeah, I'm gonna do some. I'm gonna go look at one of the old ones and bring it back.
Remember not to keep it spooky anymore, and keep it simple.
Never simple.
We'll see you beautiful people
always
in the next
spooky.
one. Absolutely not.